This model kit review is of the Russian T-62A tank. It is a 1/35th scale model by Tamiya, and we've got some dimensions there. Looks like two different versions to build in terms of color. Actually, that's a T-34. Let's have a look. Here we go. Here's the pictures of the tank, as well as our looks like a character there. Well, let's have a look inside. And expecting the typical Tamiya quality. So first of all, we're going to have a look at our tracks here. So these are flexible vinyl, and looks like you're going to be putting these things together there, and then melting them to kind of keep them together. We've got two of those, and these can be painted or weathered. Over here is our main tank hull. Looks like we've got place for batteries, so probably one of the old style versions, place for a switch there. These I'll typically just cover with some styrene from the inside. We've got our suspension and wheel hubs already mounted. Here is the top of the tank. So the top of the hull here with some surface detail. It's all molded in, fairly good molding. Got little edges will be sanded off, but otherwise everything else looks pretty good. We've got a shovel there that's molded in. I prefer them if they're not molded in. You can paint them a little easier. And then over here we have our turrets. That's the top and the bottom. That goes together very nicely. Look at that. That's good molding quality. Only a light sanding needed there. And we've got some nice details there. Okay. Now they give us some mesh here. This is actually a wire mesh, so it takes the shape, and it'll be used on the back of the tank, the exhaust for the engines. Over here we've got some fuel drums and some parts here for the turret. We've got a log to carry around with them, some more fuel, and these are parts of our parts of the little hatches, I guess. We've got some hooks that are going on the side there. Molding quality's pretty good. A lot of good detail. Got probably a box here, some boxes to keep on the side, some more fuel tanks, and then an extra track. So these can all be painted and put on the vehicle. Over here we've got our main gun, nice big long main gun. That's where it's going to enter. Parts of the hatches, they're going to stay open or closed. And looks like some more weapons here. These are going to be hooks to grasp things. We'll put them aside on the side of the tank, and then more little pieces to go on the side here. Some hatch coverings. But as you can see here, we've got some nice molding quality, lots of good detail. Okay, so over here we've got these are little I guess you can call them, they're little axles. They'll hold the wheels on so that they can move. Here we've got our tank commander with arms that you can position, and you can have them out or in, have them at the top of the tank or outside. Got lots of wheels, really good molding quality here. and then the sprockets or drive sprockets there. That's the other side of it there. So over here we've got our decals. Not a lot of decals for tanks usually. These are nicely printed, different numbers there. And then let's have a look at our instructions. So we've got some details here about the tank. Okay, let's have a look at our instructions. So we're going to start with the wheels. There are a lot of wheels to build. And we start to put our hull together there. And then put our wheels on there. And it's all with those little, they're called poly caps, and they're just help to keep the wheel on. And then build the top of the hull there. More parts, little details there, lights and so on. And then all the boxes that go on the top of the hull. Okay, so now we start to put the area together for the turret, and you can see our tank, our fuel tanks going on there. Our main gun is built, and then there's the searchlights as well as the hatches or cupola, and then we've got some machine guns there. Now we're going to build the turret there. Lots of little details going on there. And there's our character figurine that gets painted, and then the rest of the parts go on the turrets. Then here we've got our fuel tanks going together, and then this is putting the tracks together, and then everything gets assembled together. So we've got the painting and decal guide here. This is for the one version, and this is going to be in khaki. I think it's, I'm sorry, dark green. It's actually all dark green. And then here's another version. This looks like a winter version, and you can paint that with some camouflage on there. And it's a Syrian tank, and dark green camouflage with a dark green ground. So it's a pretty good quality tank. It's going to be a good build, and you should have a nice result at the end.